The other day, I got on a phone call with somebody who I'd never spoken to before, and he was interested in exploring the truths of the Catholic faith. And one of the questions he asked me is basically, why be Catholic when I could be anything else? This guy had a bit of an interesting past, grew up in the Mormon church, and had definitely made some mistakes with his life. But now he was exploring, openly and honestly, the claims that the Catholic Church makes. And so he asked me, why should I be Catholic when I could be anything else? And the most compelling reason to be Catholic, in my opinion, and not Muslim, Presbyterian, any form of Protestant, Mormon, anything like that, the most compelling reason to be a member of the Catholic Church is because the Catholic Church was founded by Jesus Christ. That's it. The Lutheran Church was founded by Martin Luther. The Calvinist Church by John Calvin. You can go down the line for any other religion. And if you accept the fact that Jesus is who he claimed to be, he truly is the Son of God and the Son of the Virgin, then you automatically, just by accepting that, accept that Jesus, while he was on earth, knew everything, because he's God. So Jesus, while on earth, in Matthew chapter 16, whenever he says to Peter, "Thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church." And that's the foundation of the Catholic Church's teaching on the papacy and on the primacy of Peter. But whenever Jesus says that to Peter and starts his church and founds it on that rock called Peter, whenever Jesus does that, he knows that someday there's going to be bad priests, bad shepherds, horrible, horrible people are going to be in his church. Some of them even become bishops, or some even the Pope. Jesus knew that that was going to happen, and he founded the Catholic Church anyway. He didn't found the Lutheran Church. He didn't found the Calvinist Church. Jesus knew that there were going to be scandals, that there were going to be evil people who set bad examples and did horrible things in his church. But he chose to found the Catholic Church anyway. It's simply a historical fact that Jesus didn't found the Lutheran Church and he didn't found the Calvinist Church. So if you're a traditional Christian, what you believe, since Jesus is fully man and fully divine, is that Jesus, from his childhood, from his infancy, since he's God, knows everything. Jesus, as a child growing up, knows that one day he's going to found the Catholic Church and knows that one day his church is going to have bad leaders in it. And it's a similar thing if you look at Judas. Jesus knows that Judas will betray him. He knows that Judas will be the betrayer, the traitor, and yet he chooses him to be an apostle anyway. There's obviously similarities and differences between Judas and the Catholic Church, but Jesus chose to found the Catholic Church and not any other church. He did not found the Mormon Church or the Lutheran Church or the Calvinist Church. There's no historical evidence that he did. But what we have as a historical fact is that Jesus was crucified and died and was buried. On the third day he rose again. And after he has risen, he appears to the apostles. And the church that comes out of that is the Catholic Church. And that's the church that spreads underground in the Roman Empire first. And then after Constantine legalizes Christianity, then it becomes the official religion of the Roman Empire. So that religion is what Jesus died for. That religion is what Jesus shed his blood for. And that religion is the religion that you should be a part of.